Community Viewpoint with Maria Hurst.
Hi, welcome to Community Viewpoint. I'm your host for this segment, Maria Hurst. I'm so glad to be back. We were having a little break for the holidays, but we are back, and we are back with an awesome local band, Social Amnesia. I'm joined with them. We have Zach, Blake, Patrick, and Sam. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having
coming.
us. Yeah, thank you for having us.
We are going to get to see, we're going to close the show, I think. Is that right, Noah? We're going to close the show with the song? That's going to be awesome. So we're going to find out a little bit about you and let the audience get to know you a little bit, and then they're going to hear your song, which I loved. We've already recorded that. So anyway, so tell me a little bit about yourselves. So did you all start playing, have you been playing for a long time, or did you start when you were kids, or have recently?
I think it's a good mix. Like, I've been playing since I was about 6. Honestly, I've been singing and kind of in music since I was about 6. But I mean, I think one of our Zachs was only started in about the 5th grade. So it's been a long time, but for some longer than others. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've been musical my entire life, but I didn't pick up an instrument or anything until about 6th grade.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's when I really started getting exposed to music and stuff.
All right.
So.
And from school band?
I didn't join until 9th grade. But
okay. But you always had a love for music?
Yes.
All right. Well, you guys sound great. I know the audience is going to really enjoy the song. Let's talk about your band itself. When did you guys get together? When did you guys start writing music and forming all the songs that have become your band?
Well, one of our songs,
part of your band.
Yeah, one of our songs, Neighbors, was actually written before I joined, and probably like 6 months before I joined.
Yeah, it was on an EP that I was doing by myself, just kind of messing around with music and stuff. And Blake started recording onto some of the stuff that I was doing and helping me out with the music that I was writing. And we enjoyed the stuff that we wrote so much that we decided to kind of expand on it, and we grabbed Zach, and then we were looking for vocalists and found Sam, and then I found Zach in marching band, so we formed a band about 7.5 months ago.
Right on. So how did you come up with the name Social Amnesia?
Oh gosh, honestly, that was probably the first and biggest fight we've ever had as a band was about the name, because we were just brainstorming one day in Patrick's garage, and I was coming up with all kinds of weird things that were getting denied immediately. An example, razor blade pancakes. That got shot down.
I'm really happy that wasn't the name.
That sounds really dangerous.
Yeah. I thought it was cute. I don't know. But so we just kind of, brainstormed both in town, and then when I went home, we brainstormed over a mass text message. And then then it was Zach Posniak over here. He came up with our name just out of the blue, kind of. And it was just a text message that we all got. And we sat there and thought about it for a while. And we were like, you know what? Though it's about amnesia, it sticks. So we kept it.
Yeah. You're not going to forget it, which is kind of like
ironic.
Yeah. Oh, I wish we didn't forget it. We forget our own names.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I really like it. I think the first couple times when I talked to you before I booked, I had forgotten it, but that was my own amnesia there. But I the social part, and I knew the A. And then now I won't ever forget it now.
Yeah, we just call it Socham. Like.
Oh, okay.
You call it Socham.
Okay, I call it Socham.
So the song you sang. Tell me about the song you sang and what message you want to send.
Well, as much as my mom's gonna love this one, that one's about domestic abuse and domestic violence. Okay. We've had instances of that in my family and in my friends' families, and so when we started writing this new song, it sounded really somber to me. And so when I sat down to write the lyrics, I kind of got stuck. And then Patrick wrote the first verse.
And I was originally writing about like alcoholism, because I have a history of family with alcoholism and stuff.
Same, yeah.
So I kind of sent him to her, and it spoke to her, and so she added on to him.
So was born a song.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it is called Forgiven and Forgotten.
Yep.
Okay, so they're really, the lyrics sound like they're really close to your heart. They're really personal, but I think your message was great. I really loved the song. I know that everybody is going to enjoy it. I have a fun question to ask you. What is your favorite food to eat while you're in band practice? Like, what's your favorite band practice food?
We pretty much all go ramen, like because we're at my house all the time, so it's an easy food and. You can do it in between practicing sets when someone's tuning their guitar or changing strings and stuff, and you can just go inside and pop some in the microwave and you're done.
All right.
There has been so the first day I actually auditioned for the band, he brought out these bowls of ramen because we were all eating because I was there for like 6 hours. And so he brought out these bowls of ramen and he was like, "You want some ramen?" And I was like, "Sure." And he's like, "Well, it's got sriracha and honey in it." And I just lost my mind. There was like a split second where I was like, do I want to be in a band with these people that put sriracha and honey in ramen? And I think it's gross. They think it's great.
It's
but
good. It's
original.
Yeah.
It's very original.
Yeah.
Yeah, I eat ramen entirely differently than they do. Not only this sriracha and honey and everything, but
Does yours include vegetables?
No, it doesn't. No, I'm a college child in training, so. But yeah, we love ramen. We make it giant pots of it every single practice.
Okay, well, it is very fun. It's a very fun food.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tell me about, we're down, I think, to 4. Okay, 3, 4. Okay, so you guys are getting ready you're competing for a spot in the XPOZ Expos show. And so how can someone, after they see your song and they love it and they're going to want you to be in this show, how can they get a hold of you? I think we have it typed in here. So tell me a little bit about how you came to want to do this show and want to compete for this.
Well, I moved here in the 10th grade. I moved to Vegas, and that same year, my friends and I went to Extreme Thing, which is a alternative rock, just kind of a rock festival out in Vegas. It's smaller than Warped Tour, but it's definitely bigger than, just an average show. So, the first year I was there, I saw that they had a battle of the bands kind of thing where local bands, 3 local bands got to play 3 different stages, and all of those bands were great. So the next year I was like, okay, well, if I'm in a band, we're gonna do it. Well, the next year they didn't have Extreme Thing, and I wasn't in a band. So this year, when it came around and they announced Extreme Thing, I texted Patrick immediately, and I was like, they'll have Battle of the Fans. We're gonna do it. And that next weekend at practice, there was this huge discussion about whether or not we should actually do it because we didn't think we'd make it or whatever. And finally we were like, what do we have to lose? And we entered, and we have loved every minute of it. It's been so exciting. We're so thankful that it's actually happening because we're seeing so many other great bands. We're meeting so many nice new people, and like our fans have just come out in such strong support. So many people have been exposed to the band and also shown their support for the band. It's been amazing. I love it.
Well, I'm really proud of you guys. I'm really impressed with your song. It really takes a lot of bravery and dedication for you guys to have come together, write all original songs. I loved the song. I'm super glad that I got to have you on the show here tonight. So let's put your, so if somebody, and you do private shows too, so if somebody wants to hire you and show some more support that way, there's your email right there. And so send them a message, book them for your next party, book them for your next social event, and vote
Hopefully
for them.
Hopefully you don't forget. With the Amnesia.
Well, we also have a Facebook page. They also have a Facebook page. We're going to post we're going to put a link on our Facebook page, the Community Viewpoint Facebook page. So please like us on Facebook, and then you can find them and you can like them on Facebook too. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you
for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
And you can also vote if you go to you can search for on the apps. You can do Extreme Thing on Google Play or the App Store, right? And search, and you can vote that way too. Or you can go to the tiny URL. We'll put that up one more time before we go. And there it is. Vote for them.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, thank you so much for having us.
Everybody enjoy the song. We'll see you next week.
Community Viewpoint with Maria Hurst.